project except for one part. It's one part of that make me feel like, man, that's the lame I ever did in my life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? But the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right in my spirit. That make me feel, that disrupts my peace.
We love
the J.Cole diss track.
Response.
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Let's play a little bit of it here. Let me see if I can just put it up on Spotify. He dropped a full album, by the way. Okay, might delete later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think there's 12 songs on it, and with the whole thing with that, right? Like we already covered the whole Like That track with Kendrick Lamar and blah 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 blah. Okay, everybody's been waiting for Drake. At one point, I will give another Drake take.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back some of my take that I've been giving from the last couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
All right, I just gotta say, the time is up, bro.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go, fam. But let's get into this.
What are you saying? He sent he sent one of the soldiers in first to see if like.
I don't know if he sent J. Cole in, but we'll get into it. Get into it. Let's play a little bit of it.
And I came up in a veil, so I'm good when it's
okay. I'm gonna stop for a second. That's cool, but where's the diss?
I thought it was mid.
We're like 30 seconds in. He already started rapping from the top, right? That's the hook, obviously, or whatever. But he's getting taking a little long to get to the shit, bro.
Because
those are all subliminal.
But there's a whole second half of the song where he changes the beat.
Yes.
And it's a little more direct and like old school J. Cole, where this is more like you can maybe play it in the club after the Kendrick song.
Yeah.
And the beat is like similar BPM.
I started dancing.
Yeah.
That's true. The BPMs are pretty similar.
You can play this right after, before. Like,
yeah, you're right.
He's still doing shows, but fell off like the gas that your
No, he's in there. He's in there, man.
That's direct.
He was in there,
he
man.
Said it.
You wanted him to come off right away like
F Kendrick.
Yeah, F that.
Okay, I'm not saying the Tupac energy that we were playing in the beginning, right? But
you do want to hear.
I do want to hear a little bit more aggression. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let me give him a chance.
Massive and
oh, actually, I know I stopped it.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe what he said? Your first shit was classic.
Mm-hmm.
Your
last shit was tragic.
Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit was mid,
but
they gassed it.
Yeah.
So you guys believe that To Pimp a Butterfly was mid?
Yeah.
You think it was mid?
Yeah.
Wow.
I honestly do, but I still was like, it's still better than one of J. Cole's albums.
I think Kendrick.
To tell you the truth, like J. Cole stepping out of line right now. He better watch himself before he get a hair cut off.
Yeah, he's one to talk about. Like, listen, I love J. Cole shit, right?
Yeah.
But he does not have like the best track record for always having amazing albums.
No.
Yeah.
Like that first album was booty juice, bro.
Holy.
Like, do you know the one I'm talking about? The one where he was wearing the varsity jacket on the cover when he had short hair.
Yeah, you thought him and Drake. Them times were like neck and neck.
Yeah, pause. Like,
neck and neck.
They had that song he had the song
Say
there.
it with your chest, bud. Don't be ashamed. It's not gay to say that.
Say it with your chest.
But you remember he had the song there with Trey Songz? Remember that song?
Yeah.
Did you guys like that song with Trey Songz when he first came out?
Hold on. Drake, Replacement Girl?
No, not Replacement Girl. I'm talking about the one that J. Cole had.
What's it called?
See, he followed in the same footsteps as Drake, so he's always gonna be in the
like
shadow
second place.
of Drake.
Yeah.
Even when they're doing the tour together.
Can't get enough.
That was a good song.
I know.
What?
Can't get enough.
Hold on, sidetrack.
Let me hear something. I gotta be reminded.
Yo, he has classics, but Kendrick bodies
Like
him.
for the time, it was good. Dog, it's a sick beat.
For a Caribbean vibe.
I was like, who was this guy? When, like, remember, he's brand new on the scene. I didn't hear Friday Night Lights or all the mixtapes
That's
before. I was
Jay-Z's
like,
artist sometime now.
yeah. I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy doing the Caribbean sounding? Like, this is weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe did the song age well?
Yeah,
It's
I
alright.
think I could DJ this today.
I think I could listen to it still. You just reminded me of it. He probably doesn't even want to see this. Like, he probably looks at it and turn this off.
Jermaine.
Turn this off. That's me. Oh man, turn that off.
But if you're at a bar or something and you hear this, you're not gonna be like pissed. You're like, oh, I remember the song. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
It's
then
not-
hurry up, DJ, and spin the flipping
I'm
record.
not jumping onto the dance floor, though.
Yeah.
I'm staying at the bar.
Yeah, you can't jump
That's
on the dance
passing
floor.
over. Like, that's just going.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, that's my song.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, let's go on the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no. That's what you stay in your seat for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Flip Wilson.
But yeah,
Funny thing about it.
did Kendrick get to here through controversy?
What controversy?
There was the Macklemore controversy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
the
didn't.
Grammys.
That
The
wasn't
Grammys.
caused by him. Like that was mostly Macklemore and the association or whatever, whoever the committee.
That's why Kendrick never dropped again. He lost to them boys. He
Yeah,
was
he's like, yo, I
hell
just put in
no.
so much pain for this album, and y'all gave it to
You snuff
Macklemore.
me for Macklemore.
But is there any others
He-
like controversy?
No, he's been pretty like marketable, and like his brand has been pretty friendly. He's not really like super edgy. I guess like when he was doing his like really like pro-black stuff, maybe you could say that was controversy, but that wasn't really controversy. That was in at the time.
Wasn't that
was
Pimp
like
a Butterfly?
Yeah.
When All Right started getting a resurgence during the Black Power, the
BLM,
The BLM
borderline
movement.
BLM movement.
Yeah. The song, the Pimp a Butterfly, had already been out from a while, but that song itself got a like extra resurgence during that time.
That was like the BLM anthem almost. Like for
However,
like the modern
yes.
BLM, yeah.
But there was something that I was hearing. I don't know if it was a video I was watching, a J.Cole interview or something, saying he went to the marches and he was trying to get Kendrick to go to a couple of the marches with him, and he couldn't get Kendrick for shit.
Kendrick probably like, I ain't messing with these
I
corny
feel like
niggas.
BLM was such an interesting movement looking back, because like I just remember everyone had like the black display picture and everyone's like
Oh my
hashtag
God.
BLM, but like people were down with like the sentiment of it, but they didn't realize that like the business or organizational aspect of what BLM actually was, and they're really left leaning and kind of
And that's probably why Kendrick didn't go anywhere, right?
yeah, like this is not
Yeah.
good. You don't
Remember,
want to
he
like
come-
mess up your bag.
He coming from California where they had the Watts riots.
True.
Like
True.
he coming from some legendary places, right?
Yeah,
that have
yeah.
that have stigma. So they know whatever's going on in America knows before we know, right? So BLM movement wasn't made by black people. It was made by Soros.
George Soros, literally, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and if you do your research earlier in the time, right, you would know as a rapper, you're not supposed to be there. Technically, when Little Baby was running around there and all that, that was all gimmicks, because where's he now?
I feel like BLM capitalized on white guilt at a time where like white people were like super being dissed for being white. So in order to
Yeah.
show yourself as an ally, to show solidarity, it was like BLM, man.
Yeah,
Hashtag
but-
BLM. I was at the march.
Yeah.
That means you got tricked.
Yeah.
That means you got tricked.
Yeah. There was a lot of liberal whites that got tricked with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a big clout chase too. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
an ultimate clout chase
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
Because if you're gonna be on the front line, then that means we want you in the government. You gotta be changing laws, getting some motherfuckers out of jail who went to jail for like just smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
now they're doing it with what's her name there?
Candace.
Biden's vice president there, right? Kamala, right?
I felt like BLM was like pushing a certain type of blackness. It wasn't advocating for like all forms of blackness. It was like this
Yeah.
super liberal, modern.
No,
like,
it was for the LGBT,
Yeah, literally,
A, B, C,
yeah.
D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
not
L,
like
M, N, O,
the
P.
average black dude. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
it was for them. It was
not
really
for like the
them.
straight black male. Like
It wasn't for the man them.
No, it wasn't for the man them at all. You crazy? Or else we'd all have $1 million. We'd have reparations right now.
Oh man,
Right?
we get
Technically.
sidetracked. Though.
Yeah, very much so.
yeah.
Let's get
I
back.
don't even want the prestige. Cause them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Ho, slugs.
See, there he goes. The cracker never did nothing for him, right? Right? Fuck the Grammys, fuck the Grammys and all that, right?
So drugs took it wouldn't be disgusting.
Drake wrote this.
You think Drake wrote this, man?
It literally sounds like
Don't
Drake's
disrespect
cadence.
What do you
Cole
mean,
like
dog?
that,
They in the
bro.
locker room like this. Yo, use this one, dog. Go kill him. Go kill him here. I airdropped it to you right now.
Oh, come on, man. Give Cole. Cole got a pen, bro.
He does.
And do you think Cole hasn't given probably Drake something?
I feel like J.Cole definitely wrote the second half.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to sit here and let you get this. And I'm sitting here already penning shit. And I'll be like, yo, Friday, here you go, dog. Yo, go kill him with this one. Like, use it.
Okay, the only reason I don't think so
Okay.
is because man is finishing up his tour. He's staying out of the mess for now.
So I'd give it to him. I would give it to you. I'd give it to Cole. I'd be like, yo. I'm on the 87th show, sold out. You know what I mean? Let's ride off of this.
Do you guys think that? Why do you feel this way? Is it because of the flow?
Yeah.
That little pause
Yeah,
flow. that
just
does?
the writing
it's the
style.
cadence.
Just the
the
whole
cadence.
style and everything
How
about
the
it.
pen sound.
And okay, yes, it's your boy, it's your brethren. You guys are click. So maybe you could take the style and master it too. All right, like
That's a possibility.
I'm not saying you can't.
Him just observing how he does it. And
and then
just,
yo, let me do this too. Let me do it like how Drizzy does it. Cool, but I'm telling you this, he's gonna have everybody thinking that Drake wrote this.
I do hear what you guys are saying. That little hesitation thing, like when
The
Drake
double,
starts
triple entendres.
but he does that too.
Nah, not like he did it like Drake.
And when Drake starts a verse, you don't like he doesn't start on the one.
Thank
It's
you.
like on the end of the first bar. Almost.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like,
you.
are you gonna start, bro? And then he just starts. It's like the first bar goes, and then he's like, yeah, and then he just starts rapping. It's like, bro, you missed a whole bar, but like,
Nah, he doesn't have to do that. He hears it different. He probably sees colors when he's flipping.
yeah.
Hears music.
So I
Some
get
people
that,
do.
All right.
but I don't know.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when I heard this was
You
like,
too,
it sounds Drake influence, whether
yo.
it's like direct or indirect. Like, I'm like, you could tell he was going for that
Wow.
sound.
Remember, this is Cole's first time going to war, eh? He threw a Buffalo Soldier in the front line and said, "Yo, try this out."
Yeah.
Right? This is his first time going to war, and now Drake is an experienced veteran when it comes to war. So, if I'm Cole, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, let me take a page out of this Warriors book right now." Okay, what's that flow that he just last did? All right, yo, we're gonna kill him with this right now because of the fact he knows how to. Drake will take a song. His diss record and make it into a song, and then what happens? We're hearing it on the radio every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo, we were saying earlier, how Kendrick's tracks getting played in the clubs everywhere, even at other people's shows.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe he's doing it this way to ensure that, all right, now we think it's hard enough to play in the club.
It'll be in the same rotation.
It has that same level.
Yeah.
Like, it could have a 50-50 chance of being.
And Drake gets played in the club.
And what you were saying too are the BPMs also.
Yeah.
The BPMs are kind of matching, so you can play this right after the Kendrick song.
The beat style even.
Yeah. That's
However,
cool.
I don't want to be that guy. I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's hot enough. Like when it first dropped, I was like, yeah, that's the energy I'm talking about. But in hindsight, I'm
When
like,
you listen to it back, I was like, this is mid.
this is not like it can play in the club, but is it going to really match up after that power banger of Future with the Metro Boomin beat?
And it's no back to back either. Like it's a forgettable. It's not too memorable of a diss track. You know what I'm saying?
You're better off playing back to back after that Kendrick song or the Future song, than playing this.
J.Cole might have a loss under his belt.
Like the dance floor is not going to go. It's not. I don't feel the energy is going to go higher when you bring this in after.
You got to start this
like
before you play them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's not the order.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if you're trying to run it in a chronological order, it's not going up. It's going. It's leveling. It's not going down. It's kind of plateauing.
But as a DJ, if I play this, people are gonna be like, "Oh my god!" But then as soon as I transition to the, if I were to play that,
you played it now.
I still haven't played it.
Choose.
But yeah, like it would hype up the crowd hearing the Future track right after, as opposed to the other way around. Absolutely,
right. So he kind of missed the mark when it came to at least this beat. But remember, he does get to another beat.
Make me have to smoke this nigga because I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this.
I don't like that neither.
It's good for TikTok.
I don't want to smoke with this nigga because I fuck with him. Like, bro, just smoke the motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Just do it, man. Don't do all because Kendrick the energy he had on that song, he wasn't like, I don't want to do it to you, Cole. I don't want to do it to you, Drake. He was just like, come on.
He was crashing out on that beat.
You know that scene? You know that scene when Ricky starts running through the alley in Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
That was Kendrick in the car with the double barrel, like boom. Drake's head's on.
Bam! Yeah, nigga, I'm like that. He's in the booth sweating and stuff.
Yo, this guy probably had on a karate suit for this one. He had on the kung fu suit, ready to go. Like, wow.
You can't just be like,
Kung Fu Kenny.
yeah, he had on the kung fu Kenny suit.
Cole sounds like he's sitting down in the booth.
He's reading it off a pen and pad, like, yo.
That too. Somebody jumped in the comments, and I don't want to be a victim of comments, but big salute to 514 Smoke out of Montreal. He jumped in the comments right away when I posted on Instagram.
Yeah, he sounds like
sounds like he's reading it off of the paper. And I was like,
hey, you can tell.
Let me listen again. You kind of
did.
do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they just threw this one out there in the world like this. Like,
Maybe you might have wanted to just hold on to that a little bit longer and cook it up a bit more and then release it. Maybe he was a prisoner of the moment.
Yeah, is it only the one track that's dissing, or is he dissing on all of them?
he probably had a bunch of cheerleaders in the room.
Well, there's some other disses on some of these other songs, like little subs here and there. But this is the one where like everybody's putting all their attention on right now. You know, like it's the last track on the mixtape, and that's the one that everybody started posting on day one.
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram. Isn't that interesting? I seen it first on Instagram Reels. I didn't even hear the full song first. You know, even back in the day, you'd see that someone would post a link and be like, listen to this.
Yeah.
I just heard the first 20, 30 seconds or like a certain part. And like, if I wasn't like on this show and like into hip hop, I wouldn't have probably even listened to the whole thing. I would have just been okay with the real. I think a lot of people just heard the snippet.
Yeah, or you could use my personal page, Friday Ricky Dread. Go follow that. Yeah. I put the whole song pretty much. All the slides. I'm allowed to put more than 10 slides now too.
That's where I heard it from.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to go stream it. You could just unfortunately just go to somebody's Instagram and go through like maybe 8 to 10 slides, whole song there.
Niggas is losing out here when it comes to getting that bread. Oh my God.
It's tough putting out like actual music, I feel.
Yeah.
It's like
you have to pump
consumed
fake.
in short form.
You have to pump fake.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's see what else Cole got to say.
I tell you, Drake wrote this. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit.
Somebody dissing.
So much work in.
That's straight.
Yeah.
Stop, bro. That's
Drake needed to jump in with an ad-lib.
Where's Drake now? I swear
Somebody
if Drake got on
dissing.
this now, this is when it would have been crazy. Now it should have been Drake's part.
This is definitely J.Cole.
Feel the stats.
Now, you see here, if they reversed the song and made this the first part and the other one that we heard the second part, that might have worked better for me. Because this aggression that he has from the first few bars, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Kendrick had no mercy on you, fam. He wasn't doing some G Money, hugging you and then killing you like type shit. Like, nah, fam. He was pushing you off the edge of the freaking building, bro.
Dog, making you commit suicide.
Like you hanging out with Drake, you're getting your head taken off too. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about, I'm hugging you, G Money on the building. You remember that scene from New Jack City? Y'all might be too young for that.
Yeah, but dog, but he ended up. Hold on.
In New Jack City, right? The Wesley Snipes character, he had to kill his right-hand man, G Money.
G Money's his brother.
Right? G Money went too far. He was doing too much drugs. Right?
Yeah.
But when he does kill him, he like hugs him. He's on there on top of the roof.
So think about it.
And then he ends up having to kill him, right?
So then what do you think? That's the metaphor.
No, because like he's trying to say like, yo, Kendrick, you're my friend. I don't want to do this to you.
So I'm gonna kill you.
But I'm gonna have to kill you, right? But fam, you're being too nice about this, fam. Like,
that's a scene out of New Jack
Kendrick
City.
didn't have that energy for you on his song. He wasn't like, oh, let's hug.
Kendrick wasn't implying that they were friends at all.
Guys,
He's like, yo,
thank you.
I just don't like you.
I get you.
And Cole was like, yo, I look up to you, bro, but now I'm gonna have to do something about it.
Yeah, say it with your chest, bro.
Guys,
I'm not convinced that this is real beef at all.
Not from this sentiment. If
it's not
he
until
softened
Drake
it a little bit.
It's not until Drake steps in.
Yeah, he kind of made it seem like, okay, they're not actually beefing. This is just like, you know what, Jay-Z and Nas, like, you actually felt like they hated each other, you know what I'm saying? At least, like, maybe some people knew it was like all a game, but they were putting more aggression or direct dissing in their songs, but
Yes.
I feel like there was effort here. Like you can tell he put in effort in the song, but this is a last minute addition to an album that he's probably been working on. Like this whole situation happened in the last 2 weeks.
So then why shoot? If you don't have all your clip ready, don't shoot yet.
He had to. There was pressure.
Okay, listen. Fuck the rest of the song.
Rides a bike around the city. Like,
Okay,
He's a bicyclist.
let's get to the real shit.
expect.
Where's Drake, bro?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You
guys.
see the
He
last
wrote
week?
the thing and gave it to him.
You see last week how you were like, yo, Drake, we're
48
the
hours.
in 48 hours. And I was pushing back. crazy. Like, no, let him stay on vacation. Yo, he's touring. The man posted, what? I'm on my last day of the tour. I jumped in the comments, damn times, right? And I seen other people in the comments like, okay, so it's time now, right? Like, fam, Cole came, jumped out the woodworks like, I got this. Nah, bro, we're waiting for Drake, fam. It's time, bro.
Cole went and jumped in a burning building trying to save babies and got burnt himself.
Nah, man.
Nah, but yo, you know how like when there's a box,
it's not it.
It's not it.
when there's a main event on a boxing card, you have prelims. I feel like this was the prelim.
I guess.
Like, this is before like Drake comes out into the ring and actually delivers his performance. This is
Yeah.
a part of the same lineup, you know, the same event, but it's just like preluding like the best part.
So it's war. It's war. So I'm gonna send out Cole now.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna send back a shot, empty their clip like idiots,
Mhm.
and now Drake's gonna come and be, ha ha. You guys emptied out your clip now.
Yeah.
He has the
the
napalm. He actually has the napalm given his audience and
Yeah.
like his cultural influence. He could end this all. Like he could maybe even end careers out here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Here's
He can
the- here's
shut Kendrick's lights off. If he
Meek's
really
never
wants
been the
to.
same.
But here's the pressure point. That ain't Meek, one.
True.
Yeah.
This is Kendrick.
Yeah.
Right?
Fair.
Kung Fu.
This is the battle now.
Final boss.
All those, yes, this is the final level, fam.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All that other shit, those were all different levels getting to level 2, level 3, right? Where they were just taking their little shots here and there.
Yeah.
The language, like I've watched a lot of breakdowns on this shit now since Kendrick sent his shot. YouTube's been having a field day. You know what
all
I'm
you
saying?
see, that's all you see. Bare analysis, bare video essays.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the language, he was taking shots at Kendrick on the language.
Jeez.
You know the song The Language, right?
The old song.
I didn't realize until I was watching one of these YouTube essay guys. I was like, oh, for
Yeah,
real?
yeah, yeah, you
I
got
love
it.
that song.
You got at him.
Yeah.
Is that song with Jenny Aiko or no?
Mm-mm.
No, you talking about that?
He kind of gets at him from the top, too.
Yeah.
Pause.
No, did he?
Oh, did he?
I don't know why they been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring.
One. Bar 1.
How do we know this is about Kendrick?
It's about
Because it was right after Control.
and it's the flow.
Thank you to get a reaction. Fuck going plat.
He's not even in bar 4 yet, and he's already 2 shots into this guy. Rah, rah. Now
Yeah.
when I listen, after the YouTube guys broke it down, I was like,
Drake a bad man.
oh.
Drake's a bad
I
man.
looked at my wrist and it's our nigga you heard about.
Oh, you know, actually, wasn't after Control. That was after the BET freestyle. Because he was like, I put a soft rapper back in his pajama clothes, da, 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 when Kendrick went crazy on the BET freestyle. Niggas was asking him in interviews, what do you feel about this whole thing with Kendrick? 'Cause he got at you on the verse. And he was like, man's just trying to get a reaction. And then he dropped this, and then he got at him in there. So I say all that to say, these are all the little prelims.
Yeah.
The little levels. Now we're at the final level. If Drake responds, he gotta come hard. Pause. It can't be like, it has to be better than back to back.
He gonna dedicate a 5-piece to him.
And he can't be mad. This is like a very touchy thing. You can't sound mad. You have to have your, say it with your chest, but you can't sound like you big mad.
But I don't think this is a final boss for Drake. I feel like if anything, it's final boss for like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like they're leagues apart, like in terms of commercial success and like cultural influence. You know what I'm
it's like,
saying?
how do you come around after 4 years, 5 years, dropping nothing and want to come run up your mouth? You know what I mean? Like Drake doesn't, I wouldn't respond after I'd have sat down and been like, yo, Chubbs, this guy insane. Been like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's crazy, dog. I've been like, all right, for the dogs, them, I'm going to keep it low. And don't say, no, let's finish off these shows, make them think we're waving a white flag, and then boom, we're just going to cut Kung Fu Kenny's head off.
Yeah. And you know, if he doesn't react, like let's say they're dropping again this Friday, Metro Boomin and Future, right? I don't know if they're gonna run the same play of getting Kendrick to come on another track and diss anybody. That would be dumb. It's actually too predictable.
No, not this time. They're gonna go get what's his name from the Clips.
Pusha T.
Pusha T.
Ooh.
They gonna fuck with him. They gonna fuck with him now. They gonna mess with his whole mental. Around and pull Joe Budden out.
But we're waiting. Let's say this is the warning shot. Okay, let's say Kendrick's verse was a warning shot.
Yeah,
and let's say Drake is waiting for the tune before he responds. How long are we going to be waiting? Kendrick doesn't put out music at a clip like these guys, bro.
Not nowhere.
He might be having us waiting all till like
10
summertime.
Years. 10 years, like the Detox. How Drake
yeah,
was supposed to come bring that.
Like where's the song where you're really going at Drake? So if we're waiting for that, then we could wait forever for a Drake response.
He doesn't have it though. You can't build a whole song on Drake.
Yeah, no, Drake needs to respond to this.
Yeah, you gotta hide it. You gotta put little Easter.
Yeah, like
Easter.
he can't respond to Drake. Like he can't do that.
No one's gonna bump it.
He can't do a whole song. He has to do verses. Every time he gets on a new man on another man's beat, he has to go. We know now. Okay, he's talking about Drake. But for me to sit down and listen to a whole Kendrick song on Drake, I'd be like, dog, you could tell me a whole lot what's going on in your hood right now. Then besides your feelings against Drake.
But yo,
right?
is it safe to say like prior to this beef that like Kendrick kind of fell off? Because I feel like even the youth, like when I DJ for proms and stuff, they're not trying to hear Kendrick. They might want to hear that one Family Ties song with Baby Keem.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't seem like he's resonating with like this newer generation and kind of like the older generation. Like we feel like we've already seen his peak. You know what I'm saying? His prime.
He dropped a dud. The last album. Like you're gonna everybody in the room. How many times did you bump Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? Like after it came out, did everybody listen to it one time at least?
Just
I barely listened to that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wasn't really interested. After even To Pimp a Butterfly at the time, I really liked it because I was on a conscious vibe, and you know what I'm saying. I was like, okay. Even now, like I wouldn't listen to it. There's probably maybe like 5 or 6 Kendrick songs that maybe I can listen to this day, like High Power or like those like kind of classic, like old Kendrick.
They gotta run across my playlist.
Yeah, but you're never gonna like go out of your way to like, oh yeah, can you guys put Kendrick? Like,
what's the song actually from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers as a DJ? Right? What's the song that came off of there?
I don't know.
You might have to pull it up because
the fact that you got to think about it is the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know.
Right? But let me ask you another question. Right?
I know.
Damn. What's the songs that came off of Damn?
Humble.
Right? Humble.
Yeah,
the one with Rihanna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that was his debut.
No, that was after. That was after Good Kid, Mad City.
That's his sophomore.
No, that was his third album.
Okay, so he's a vet now.
Right?
By these times, right?
Yeah. It was, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly. And
Damn.
There was the one that was
Untitled.
Untitled one, but that don't really count as an album.
Yeah.
But I think Damn was after that, right? So then the fourth album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, is a dud.
So Kendrick put in work though. I won't lie.
He has classics. The first two are the
First
Damn
3
album and whatchamacallit, Good Kid, Mad City, certified classics.
Yeah.
The To Pimp a Butterfly, yes, it's questionable, it's arguable, but a lot of people think that's a classic too. The last one that wasn't it, fam.
Wasn't it? Brother?
Yeah, I think he's probably using this momentum to maybe reemerge or rebrand himself, try to get like a second wind, because I think he realized like based on his age and like his last album and like in general, like people probably aren't bumping. How old is Kendrick?
They're all around the same age.
I'm guessing mid-30s.
Yeah.
40.
No, because Drake is 37.
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick's like a couple of years younger than him. All right?
He's 36.
36, right? Yeah. Also, I want to add a little context to this. This whole album, and we'll get off of this topic because we've been on this for like an hour, right? Or almost an hour. Little context to this album here, the Might Delete Later. He has a song on the album with Daylight and
Daylight the battle
and
rapper?
A.W.O.L.
Whoa.
Yes. Now, Daylight and A.W.O.L.
are
signed to TDE.
They're
Kendrick Lamar is not.
No.
He's on his own now. He's I forget the name of his label, something Lane or something like that. But he's on his own now. Okay, so remember he left TDE maybe about a year ago.
Interesting.
So Cole went and got a song with Daylight and Ab-Soul on that same album.
That's messy.
On the same album that he's now dissing Kendrick.
That's
so,
messy.
I don't know.
And they're from the West Coast.
Ab-Soul and Kendrick have classic songs together.
West Coast.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There's a little bit more to this story than we know. But let's get off of this.
Drake,
man.
we waiting. You know what I'm
Drake,
saying?
you're on the timer now, fam. Even if it's not the whole song, send a shot, bro.
If you don't do it in the
Oh
first
my God, are we talking about